Recent versions of Paranoid Android brought with them a new and updated notification scheme called Halo. One problem, it can only display one notification at a time. They've fixed that. Let me show you how. This is my Nexus 4. It is unlocked, it is rooted, and it is running the latest version of Paranoid Android. This is the latest nightly. In fact, it is so recent, it is today's date. This is May 14th, 2013. I had to do that because previous versions didn't necessarily work right. There were some bugs in there. I had to go all the way up to tonight's build, and it looks like everything is running nice and smooth and buttery. This, I believe, is stable enough to be my daily driver. But what do I want to show you? If you come over here and look, you can see I've got this little notification halo. It's called that because it's got this little nice ring around it. That ring is the halo. Imagine angels or whatnot, and that's what that is. Inside of it, it contains a notification. In this case, you can kind of see it's tucked off to the side. It's got this Gmail notification in here saying I've got 10 unread messages. Holy criminy, that's a lot. I've got to go and read those. But the problem that they had up until recently was it could hold one notification. Now, if you look up at the top, I don't have a notification bar. In fact, I don't have any quick buttons down at the bottom. Where are they? Well, I've got them all over in here, and if you notice, I've got my notifications there, and I can go home and back into settings and wherever I want to go there with these pie controls. But I don't want to necessarily have to go into this all the time. I mean, that's kind of a distracting task if I'm busy doing something to have to go in and do it. So let's say I'm already in my app, I'm working on some settings here, and I want to see what this notification is and see what all of my notifications are, in fact. What I do is I come over there, I can tap on it, and looking at that, this is the first feature. Notice I have my Gmail right here in a very, very nice pop-up window. Something that you don't see all that often except in Samsung-powered devices is a window of an app, or an app in a window. Very cool. I can now do whatever I need to here. If I want to reply to this, I can open it up, I can read it, I can reply to it. Come in here, let's compose, okay, and we'll go ahead and send that away. Great, I'm still here, I can still go back, I can still whatever I need to do in my Gmail. It's great. If I want to go back to where I was before, I go back. I haven't lost any of my context, and really I don't need to go into the entire experience to do quick things just like that. Of course, if I want to, I can always go back home and launch the full-blown application. I can or I can't, it doesn't matter, it's up to me. User preference, which is nice. But what if I've got other notifications, which I know I do? What you do is you come in here, and I tapped on it again. You do is you tap and hold and drag down, and if you notice, I've got some system updates for my Pebble Watch. I've got successfully updated, and you can just drag up and down and see all of these notifications. It changes in here as well. Now, if I also had my notification bar up on top, you would see that those icons are also changing. They're getting highlighted, the ones that I'm selected on, so it's easier to see and really easy to get to. Here, I've got my continuous notification for my Pebble Watch. Quick shout out to the Michael Fisher Pebble Watch face there. I'll have a link for that over at the article at pocketnow.com just for fun. But back over here, really cool, the Halo metaphor for just getting notifications and swapping through them. Very nice, very fast, especially when you've got this really cool pop-up application to get what you need done quickly, fast, without going in and changing your context out of whatever you were working in before. It makes going back to where you were really quick, really easy. The main place you're going to like this is if you have any social networks that have a timeline. You're not going to lose your place in your timeline when you go and reply to a Gmail. In the early days of custom ROMs, CyanogenMod was the ROM of choice. Today it's stable and across tons and tons of devices. But if you want to have novel and unique features, Paranoid Android is where it's at. If you liked what you saw here, why not give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends on your favorite social networking site. We're on all of them and we have links down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Joe Levi. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comments area down below. For Pocket Now, showing off all kinds of cool stuff in Paranoid Android, the custom ROM, I'm Joe Levi. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you... Just like this one, the Holo Launcher. Halo Launcher. Notification too.